yesterday. Ooh, 'cause we're worlds apart, but just the same. Step up and watch it break down. You really want it? Wanna make a scene? Show me what you mean. Let's get it started. Let me see what you got. Can you pick it up a notch? Don't think you got it. Can't handle the pressure yet. Oh, stop talking about it. Gotta make this count. Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready for me? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to say?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Senior VB34 and I'm here today to talk about a dinosaur called, well, I don't know what it's called, but we call it Alan right now. Basically, this is said to be the oldest sauropod in Britain. Now, recently a vertebrae was discovered in a cliff face in Whitby, which is near Scarborough, which is in Yorkshire, which is a county in Britain, and it's where I live, and I love it here. And basically, scientists have said that this is the oldest sauropod in Britain. Now, there are articles going around saying it's the oldest dinosaur in Britain. Incorrect. Incorrect. There is a dinosaur by the name of Thessalodontosaurus, which is even older than this dinosaur. But this is the oldest sauropod in Britain. If you don't know what a sauropod is, think of the long-necked dinosaurs. There you go. You've got it in your head. But this dinosaur was a long-necked dinosaur. It roamed the UK around 176 million years ago, and probably would have was quite a well-developed sauropod from some of the reconstruction, from some of the artist's impressions. But I could be wrong. Anybody could be wrong, because we've only found one vertebrae of it. But yet the dating shows that it's really old, very, very old. Constantly, news reports say that it's within the same family as dinosaurs such as Argentinosaurus. Now, do not get confused. Argentinosaurus is part of a Titanosaurian family. And this dinosaur, not part of the Titanosaurian family. Titanosauromorphs didn't start evolving until Brachiosaurus and Giraffatitan turned up. And I do believe Titanosaurians did not start evolving until the Cretaceous period. So this dinosaur, I'm positive, is not part of that family. In fact, I'm actually not too sure of what family it could be of. But yeah, from the looks of this vertebrae, it seems to be a quite beefy animal. Even from just looking at the vertebrae. There's a woman here by the name of, I believe she's called Sarah, and she's a curator at the museum that's been held at. And as you can see from one of these pictures, it's big. It is a big vertebrae. I believe it measures about 11 inches long and is 4 inches wide, and it weighs approximately, I believe it was 33 pounds. So think about a kilogram of sugar, times that by 15 kilograms. That's how much it weighs. That's how much 33 pounds is. This sauropod could bring new meaning into like how sauropods developed and development of sauropods, because from the looks of it, it looks like it could have come from an animal that's about probably 26, maybe 30 feet, maybe even bigger in length, and probably stood off the ground about 9 or 10 feet, maybe even bigger. We don't know. This could be an adult, this could be a juvenile, this could be a subadult. We don't know. We really do not know. But as I said, it doesn't have a genus name, it doesn't have a species name, but I do think it'll be called Somethingsaurus gurensia or Somethingsaurus alanserian, or maybe it's just be called Alan. Simple as. The genus name will be called Alan or Alanosaurus or something like that. I don't know. Don't ask me. But yeah, but Whitby is a coastal town, and the reason why is because Britain was under a lot of water back in the Jurassic period, back in a lot of dinosaur period times, and basically, it was just weird, very weird, because small pockets of islands allowed many dinosaurs to evolve, many dinosaurs to evolve, because isolation caused evolutionary paths to go awry. Basically, there was just so many predators, but there was so many more herbivores. In fact, a long-necked dinosaur by the name of Cetosaurus, I believe there are up to 4 species of Cetosaurus, that were found, and that's incredible. That is incredible. And Britain is quite a small island, so think about that. You've got other dinosaurs like Megalosaurus and Baryonyx running around. I don't think, actually no, sorry, Baryonyx wasn't running around at that time. But yeah, as you can imagine, it was such a weird time, and such evolutionary paths could happen. But could this dinosaur be what family of dinosaurs did this go into? Well, obviously sauropods, but more specifically, what subfamily of dinosaurs? Now, as I believe, I'm not too sure. I don't think it's a neosauropod, but I do think it's a eusauropod. So it's in between those two. I don't think it's a Mamenchosaurus. I do believe it might be within the same family as. I think it might be a sauropod that's in between Cetosaurus, which is the second before the second sauropod before Neosaurus, and Jobari, which is the sauropod before Neosauropods. Phew, blooming heck. My mind is all over the place today. But yeah, I do believe this dinosaur is consistent in those two, because it from the artistry construction, it does look similar to that. And from vertebrae I've looked at different vertebrae of those two dinosaurs and other dinosaurs within the sauropod family, and I definitely see Cetosaurus as probably a close relative. Maybe not. Maybe this dinosaur isn't in the same species. I mean, same genus, but maybe it's its own genus. I don't know. From what I've seen, it doesn't look like it could be in the Cetosaurus genus. But if it is, then fair enough. But if it isn't, then it just shows you how diverse dinosaurs can get. And basically, I'm more on the side of it being not within the Cetosaurus genus, because obviously Cetosaurus, I believe, came from the late Jurassic period, so that's evidence against that. But you never know, we could find a species. I mean, you never know. Some species of dinosaurs lived millions of years after another species within the genus died out, like Parasaurolophus. There was a species of Parasaurolophus that lived 1 million years after one species of Parasaurolophus. So yeah, but as you can tell, I don't know what to think of this dinosaur, but I tell you something, it's a very cool dinosaur. It's very cool to know that sauropod evolution definitely was on a high roll when it was rolling. So yeah, that's quite good, and it's quite good to know the oldest dinosaur in Britain. I mean, the oldest sauropod. Oh, these articles have got me saying it now. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please comment down in the comment section below your opinions and your skeptics and theories on this sauropod. Do you think it's a Cetosaur? Do you think it's within the Cetosaurian family, or do you think it's in like a Jobarian family, or do you think it's in another sauropod family altogether? Maybe it's in the maybe it's a sauropod that came before the eusauropod, or maybe it's in the titanosaur form. Maybe I don't think that, but maybe you do. Comment down below. Hope you've enjoyed, and bye bye.